Vanilla WoW is coming out very, very soon. And I know there are a lot of people that are just like me thinking, what class should I play? What race should I be? What is the best? Well, in this video I'll be covering all the best races for your class. PvP edition. Before we get this video started, I'd like to thank Black Desert Online for sponsoring this video. Black Desert Online is a sandbox MMORPG. It has fast-paced action combat. You can hunt monsters, cooking, fishing, crafting, PvP, you name it! Let's not forget to talk about the amazing graphic it has. Wow. Also, did I mention that they have the best character customization ever? Jesus, look at this piece of work. Now, if you want to try this game out, I got you, homie. There's a link in the description below. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Savix's Community College of World of Warcraft. Alright, welcome everybody. Horde Alliance, hello. Vanilla is coming out very, very soon. And I know you guys want to play the best race. When I played Vanilla WoW, I didn't know anything and I just chose a Knight of Rogue. And Knight of Rogue, it's okay. It's not the best. First question is going to be, are you going to be Alliance or are you going to be Horde? You decide that right now. Okay, I can help you decide, but if you have more friends playing Horde, play Horde. If you have more friends playing Alliance, play Alliance. I have more friends playing Alliance, so I might play Alliance, even though Hordes have better ratios, which I will go over very, very soon. So, I will try to not miss out any pinpoints. This is the Alliance class in Vanilla WoW. There's only 4 races: Human, Dwarf, Night Elf, and Gnomes. For the Horde, they have Orc, Undead, Torrent, and Trolls. Wow, dude, there is so little races. That's unbelievable. Look how many races we have now. And these are the amazing, beautiful OG classes. We have the Shaman, Warrior, Warlock, Hunter, and Rogue. Paladin, Mage, Priest, and Druid. And in here in the below list, you can see the playable races for that class. So for Shamans, there are Orcs, Torrent, Troll. For Warriors, everyone can be a Warrior. Warlock, bam, 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 Hunter, etc. So everything here is in the list. And I will go over which races will be the best in PvP for that specific class. Moving forward to, bam, the racial abilities. Humans have Diplomacy. Reputation gain increased by 10%. Bam, useless in PvP. Comes really handy though when you have to farm reps for mounts in the future. You understand what I mean when you play Vanilla. The Human Spirit increases 5 Spirit. Bam, useless. Crabioli in PvP. Mace a specialization skill. And Sword specialization skill. Does this help? It helps a tiny bit right there. Bam. Not too good. Perception dramatically increases stealth detection for 20 seconds. 3-minute cooldown. This comes in really handy when you fight rogues or feral druids, or if druids are in stealth, I mean. Will you use this all the time? Not really. But in Vanilla, guess what's popular, gentlemen? That's right, rogues. Rogues are super popular in Vanilla. So you will get to use this quite often. 3-minute cooldown. Not a bad ability. So we'll give humans, out of 5, we will give them, I actually don't know. I didn't think about this. We're not gonna do this. Alright, out of 3, let's lower the standards. I will give them a 1. Okay, we are college level experts. So let me just explain to you what this specialization thingy is. I think in Vanilla WoW, 300 was max. And you would have to hit a monster a bunch of times to level your hit cap. And 300 out of 300 is max hit cap, correct? But then humans have 5 more from their ratio. So it's 305. If you have more hit cap, you have less chance to miss your abilities, which is not a big number. So let's not look at the hit caps, okay? I hope I'm giving the right information. I am giving the right information, gentlemen. I am a college degree bachelor professional World of Warcraft expert. Okay, and then moving on to dwarves. Dwarves have storm forms. While active, grant immunity, bleed, poison, disease effects. In addition, armor increased by 10%. What? Last 8 seconds. What? This is really good in PvP. That's really good in PvP. Holy cow, dude. Gun specialization 5 again. Frost resistant, actually really good versus frost mages. Frost Maguses. Alright, Frost Pegasus. And then you have this Find Treasure allow. What? Completely useless. I think dwarves get a 2. Shadow Meld active. Okay, basically you can go into Shadow Meld. This Shadow Meld is not the same Shadow Meld we have in BFA right now. Battle for Azeroth. Battle for Azeroth, you can Shadow Meld in combat, dodge abilities, etc. You can make so much great plays with this. But in Vanilla WoW, you can only Shadow Meld if you are out of combat, and if you have a dot, it'll break you out. So when can you use this? I played a Night Elf as well. The only useful time you can use Shadow Meld is you're in a PvP situation, you just kill someone, he's lying on the ground, he's dead, right? If you have no dots, that is, then you can eat. Sit down, munch on your little bread. You can only eat bread and WoW, by the way. Wow, very creative, Blizzard. Okay, WoW, bread and this mug. And you can eat these, and then you press Shadow Meld, and no one can see you eat. Unless some baboon from 5 miles away saw you, he's gonna run up to you and smack you, okay? That's the only time you can use Shadow Meld. So it does come in handy when you have to eat. I gave a little point for that. And then you get quickness, dodge chance increase by 1%. 1%, that is huge. JK, it's not huge. 1%, it's okay. It's okay. And then you have Wisp. Oh, so useless. Okay, maybe when you're leveling, that's useful because you're faster. But we're not talking about leveling, we're talking about PvP, gentlemen. Nature resistance. Nature resistance increased by 10%. Wow, this comes in very handy in AQ, but we're not talking about PvE once again. We're talking about PvP. Nature resistance 10%. It's not bad when you're fighting against nature people, like shamans and druids. You get to resist their ability. Back then, nature resist. Okay, going a little further. Sorry, I'll go back, okay? When it says you have a chance to resist stuns, 25%. Abilities like this, these are humongous. Like humongous what? Humongous! Shadow resistant 10%, that is huge. Alright, it's not that huge, but it's actually not bad, it's good. I think Night Elves get a 1. Night Elves get a 1. Clap it up. Wow. Alright, Gnomes. Escape Artists, you can get out of any immobilization or movement speed reduction. 1 second cast time. 1 minute cooldown. Now, if you're playing a melee class, who is your worst nightmare? That's right, Frost Mages, Rogues. We're not talking about Rogue though. We're talking about Frost Mages. If you're playing a warrior, holy Jesus, having this Escape Artist is actually humongous. Okay. So this is a very good ability for PvP. Expand Mind Intelligence increased by 5%. If you're playing a caster, oh boy, you better play a gnome. Arcane Resistant by 10, not bad. Engineering increased by 15, not bad. In PvP, engineering is the key to victory. I'm gonna give this class a 3. I think it deserves a 3. You could play warrior or any melee for this. If you play a caster like warlock or mage, if you're a lance, and you could play a cast that could be a gnome, you have to play gnome. Gnome is the best. 5% in what? 5%? Moving along, we have the Undead. Will of the Forsaken provides immunity to charm, fear, sleep effect while active. May also be used already. Afflicted by charm, fear, or sheep. Lasts 5 seconds, 2 minutes. This is a piece of work, a gift from Blizzard to the undead community. That is so good, dude. If you play Vanilla WoW, you have I don't think it's Gladiator's Medallion. And for rogues, I remember you can only get out of charm, fear, sleep. If you play a warrior, you can trinket stuns, etc. I forgot, guys. Vanilla, I haven't played that since I was like 12, okay? I forgot, but you have these trinkets. You can only trinket out of specific things. Right now, you can trinket out of every CC, correct? Back then, your class has assigned to whatever you could trinket out of. You understand me? Are we on the same page, gentlemen and ladies? So having this Will of the Forsaken is really good, because you can trinket out of some CCs, and then you could trinket or Will of the Forsaken out of Charm, Fear, and Sleep. That is humongous one. Next we have Cannibalize. Active regenerates 7% of your total health every 2 seconds. What? Only works on humanoid or undead corpse. So this is really good in world PvP, inside PvP, but you have to have someone dead nearby. I remember Lane Time used this so good. I want to play undead all the time because of him. It comes in a little handy, but if you have a damage or a dot on you ticking, it will cancel out. So watch out for that. Breathing underwater. I don't know if this will come in handy. It's pretty cool, but shadow resistant 10%. That is humongous. What? Actually not bad when you're fighting shadow priests and warlocks. Next we have the Orc. Blood Fury increases the base attack power by 25% for 15 seconds, reduces the healing effect of you by 50%. You're basically putting a mortal strike on yourself to do some 25% more attack power. That comes in super handy. It's a good burst if you're a warrior and you can line up your crusade buff, which is an enchant, and this Blood Fury. And if you're playing Fury Warrior and go ham Taro, you can kill someone really easily. And then you have Hardiness. Orc is the master. I forgot to I think undeads get a 2. I want to give them a 3, but we gotta save 3 for just one person, which is this guy right here, this green guy right here. This is a 3. This is just the winner. Stun resistant 25%. You think stun 25% is low? 25% is every 4. Say you're fighting a rogue. Out of 4 stuns, he will resist 1. And this comes out so many times. And resisting a stun means the stun will not apply. So if I'm playing a rogue, if I'm playing a warrior, if I'm playing, what else has a stun? A paladin, and I throw a stun on this orc, he can resist it. And the stun will not apply, and I have to wait for my stun again. And resisting a stun is really, really big. Alright, next we have Command. Damage done by Hunter and Warlock pets by 5%. Okay, this comes in handy if you have a pet slave. And we have the Axe Specialization. Wow. Orcs have amazing traits, man. They give a 3. They get a 3, man. And then we have the Torrents. Stuns up to 5 enemies, 8 yard, 2 second, 2-minute cooldown. Is this good? Not bad. Not bad. Up to 5 enemies. Dude, if you're playing a Torrent warrior, spam stun them all, man. Total health increased by 5%. Not bad. Herbalism skill. What? You don't need this in PvP. Nature resistant. Not bad. I will give them a 1. Alright, Trolls. Berserker increases your casting attack speed by 10% to 25% at full health. The speed is increased by 10% with a greater effect up to 25. If you're badly hurt when you're active, Berserking lasts 10 seconds. So if you're lower, you get more. If you're higher, you get less. Which is kind of cool to see. 3-minute cooldown. Is this a good? It's not bad. It's not bad. Regeneration, health regeneration rate increased by 10%. 10% of total health regeneration may continue during combat. Not bad. Not bad. Beast slaying, damage dealt, very useless for PvP. Throwing bow specialization 5. I think trolls get a 1. Okay, so here we have it, gentlemen. What did I give humans? I think I give them a 1, right? The humans ratio was so bad. I was so happy when they got their new ratio. And now let's go into our class. You took notes, guys, right? You guys all took notes, and you guys now mastermind what is the best race. So for shamans, what is the best race, gentlemen? Type in the comment below. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Alright, Orc is the winner here. Stun resistant, and you have Blood Fury. So hands down, I think Orc is the best. For warriors on the Horde side, I think Orc is the clear winner. That stun resistant is so good, man. It's so good. You guys will see. After you choose Orc, you level up to 60 and you're PvP and you're gonna be like, God damn, Savix, you're right, Orc is so good. You're just gonna remember me, man. I hope you remember me. Please remember me. Don't forget me, man. Alright, anyways, alternative choice. If you want to be cool, edgy teenager, you can choose the undead, which is what I would probably do because I love undeads and their ratio's not bad. So either you pick Orc for the best and Troll if you want to look cool. If you want a lot of health, you could choose Tauren. Okay, not bad. War Stomp too, you could be like Pat. Troll, oh, get out of here. Alright, for the Alliance, I think the best warrior is going to be the Gnome. The Gnome is probably the best. I think Dwarves are on the same side. They're equally good. But what is the warrior's greatest enemy? That's right, it slows. It's this boss turtle right here. This guy right here. This guy will ruin your life, warriors. That is your only counter, probably. If they're bad, they suck and you can beat them up. But if it's a good mage, he will kite the maximum on you. And if you have that extra trinket to get out of root, this will save you. If you care about appearances, you can play like human or night elf. They look way cooler. I would never play a dwarf. No offense. Alright, for the warlock, we can't argue with anyone. Gnome is the best for warlocks. Escape artists will not be useful for warlocks because they're casters anyway, but that 5% intelligence, that will come in very, very handy. So Gnome is the clear winner here. For Horde, I think Orc is still very good, but if you play a warlock, man, don't you want to be like Drake Dog over here? Alright, I'm gonna be honest, 100% honest. Man, that's hard. I honestly think Orc is the best, but Undead's equally good too because of their Will of the Forsaken. Will of the Forsaken is it's a gift from Blizzard. Like I said, it's a gift, dude. So you choose right there. For the Alliance, Gnome. For the Horde, you can play Orc or Undead. They're both really good, man. Moving to Hunters. Starting off with the Horde. Again, Orc is the superior. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to like say Orc is the best, but they are the best. It'll be cool to see like Troll Hunters, you know, once in a while. Tauren Hunters. It's cool. It's really cool. I guess Tauren Hunters can be useful because if you're playing... Okay, actually, I don't even know, man. You have like Wing Clip and you have Raptor Striker. Hunters back then is not the hunter we have now. Where if we compare it to Hunters now, in BFA, if a rogue comes close to you, you can War Stomp and boom, kite away, right? But back in the day, in the old time vanilla sake, Hunters had melee attacks too. So if they come close, you can't shoot your bow. If you're in close range, you can't shoot your bow. You have to pull out your double sword, the double axe, whatever, two-hander or sword. Hunters could use everything. That's why they changed it, because they kept stealing everyone's loots. That's the main reason. I was gonna say it's good if they come close, but you could smack them when they're close up too. I think just go Orc, man. There's no argument, Orc is the best. I was trying to help out people, give them an excuse to play these two guys, but bam, get out of here, man. Alright, for the Alliance, I think Dwarf is the best. Their Dwarf ratio. Stone form. Super good. You have your gun shooting weapon increase. And then you have frost resistant. Night Elves are really cool. They look way better. They're taller, buffer, stronger. But 1% dodge and Shadow Meld will not help too much. So, bam. There it is, Dwarf. For the Rogues, this is a questionable thing. Undead, Orc. Again, I think Orc is number 1, Undead comes in second. But I would play Undead because they look cooler. I'm a type of guy, chat. I'm in YouTube video. I'm so used to talking in my Twitch. You can check me out at Savix TV and Twitch. I'm a guy that likes to play the best race, but at the same time I want to look cool. Even in BFA right now, Iron Dwarves are really good, but I don't want to be short, so I play human. For the Alliance, I think Dwarf or Gnome once again. Same as Warrior, Rogue's worst nightmare can be Roots. If you play a Dwarf, guess what? You can get out of bleeds and diseases with Storm form. Bleed, poison, diseases. which means you could vanish. You could pop a stone form, take that little pilly, and vanish, and bam, you're gone. If you're playing a gnome rogue and you have these dots ticking and you try to vanish, you're gonna reappear. And rogues back then don't have subterfuge, where you could stun people when you get out of stealth for 3 seconds. So we don't have that luxury we have right now. So stone form actually comes in super handy. But if I do play Alliance, I'm gonna play gnome because they look better than dwarves. I'm sorry, dwarves. I love you, dwarves, but I just don't want to play one. For the paladin, let's be honest here, gentlemen. Humans look better, but dwarf is better than racial. So you get the idea. Alright, now we have the mages. What did I say? Any casters play gnome. 5% intelligence. Correct? Correct. And then we have undead mages. Bam, winner. Troll is just a no-go, man. I'm sorry, trolls. I love you guys. You can't argue. Will of the Forsaken is way better than that troll. I don't even know what the ratio. Berserking. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I mean, YouTube. I'm gonna be honest. I used to love trolls in Warcraft 3 and Warcraft 2. I have a big history of loving trolls. And I actually made a troll warrior to level 4. But my brother kept saying they suck, they suck, they suck. And when you wear Herald's helmet, which was a helmet that looks like this, and you have the horn. Remember SM, Scarlet Monastery? And then you have this helmet thingy? That was my favorite helmet. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna put this helmet on. I'm gonna look like the coolest troll ever. And my brother's like, dude, don't do it, because their helmet becomes like this and your horns come out. And you don't really have a cool helmet and you have a giant nose. And I was like, dude, okay, I'm not gonna play it. And I deleted that troll. So I didn't play troll. I like the trolls, but their ratio's not good and their tusk ruins the helmets. Okay? Priest. Moving on to priest. I think dwarf is the best again. Dwarf is the best for the horde. You guessed it, boys. Undeads. Lastly, we have the druids. You have no decision here. If you're playing horde, if you have more horde friends, you have to play Tauren. If you have more friends alliance, you play Night Elf. You can't choose. There's only 2. So I'm sorry. So there you have it, guys. Congratulations if you watched this whole video through. You graduated from the Savix's community college level degree of World of Warcraft races. And that's it, guys. I hope this cleared it up for you. The next video is gonna be a really good video, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. Actually gonna be a really good video, so make sure you subscribe. I'm not gonna spoil it. You have to subscribe. That's right, you can subscribe for free and like the video for free and leave a comment for free, dude. Hope you guys got a clear idea of what the races are. Read over the ratios again and then you can choose your races. If you're like me, just choose the cool classes, become a night elf. Bam, so cool. If you really care about ratios, become a dwarf, you know. And that's it, guys. That is it. Vanilla WoW, I'm not sure if they're gonna have like payments to race change. So if you choose one race, you're stuck with it forever. Or that's how it was back in the day. I don't know if they're gonna have that option. They probably will. Blizzard loves money. Just keep in mind, if they don't have that, leveling in vanilla is a pain. To get to 60, imagine this. You have to level the last 2 levels just killing mobs because you run out of quest. That's how bad it is, okay? So leveling is hell. It'll take you a while. You don't have heirlooms. You don't have cheating gear. You don't have that chopper mount with a little slave next to it. You don't have any of that, okay? You have to level up. No mount until 40, by the way. They made it 20. Anyways, guys, just be smart on choosing, because to reroll, it will take a while. And that's it, guys. Good luck in vanilla. Hope to see you in the battlegrounds in the future. And keep in touch.